Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I just did the Earth Signs March reading, so if you are an Earth sign, go check that out. We're gonna do a Divine Partners reading. And Divine Partners is my romance readings. It typically features masculine and feminine energy, but does not mean, male or female. It's really just, whoever kind of holds that energy in the partnership or the possible partnership, okay? And that's up for you to decide, just like it's up for you to decide if you're going to take these messages, if they align for you or if they don't align for you, You are the leader of your own destiny. You are the walker of your own path. You are the follower of your own intuition. Divine Partners. Let's see what's showing up. You are the follower of your own intuition. This is interesting because the way it's coming through is you're getting multiple choices in partnership. The High Priestess. You're the follower of your own intuition. You're getting multiple choices in partnership. And if you are in a partnership, there are multiple ways that you can approach your partnership at this point. But for those who aren't, it's coming in very strongly that you're getting multiple choices in partners and you're being guided. I almost said being guarded, which is interesting. So you're being guided to intuitively go with one person, even though they may not be the better pick, quote unquote, because Spirit is guarding you. Okay, they are guarding you from an outcome that you don't need to participate in. Okay, so this is very interesting, and it really is coming in like, out of the one of two people that you are interested in, one of them seems like the better pick, but they're really not, okay? And you're intuitively being guided to the other person. Yes, wow. The Devil. So the Devil is the archetype of what is hidden, the shadow realms, right? So there's one of them is hiding something specifically around their character. Also, I'm hearing finances, like they may be doing some shady things with their finances, but specifically around their character, and they're putting on this really good front. It's very well curated. I'm hearing curated, like they have perfected their mask, okay? And they came in really fast and really strongly because they like your energy, they like how you show up. But there is this, like, it's like a mask, they have curated their character, they play it very well, and to the point that some people or most people would not read them as being disingenuous. And I feel like as far as intuitive things, as you're spending time with them, you're picking up this, that their behavior doesn't match what they're telling you, okay? And you're like, oh, there's something there that's not, it's under the surface. There's something there under the surface that I'm not seeing. And so you are being guarded by Spirit to move away from this person and go to this other person romantically, okay? Yes, what is happening? Look at this, the Fool. So Spirit is asking you, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. It's very strong right now for a reason, and don't be the fool in this relationship because they're wearing a mask. The other person is much better suited for you. Their character, they are who they say they are. They show up in the way. And I'm also getting, for some of you, they may actually have children, and the way they interact with those children just reaffirms to you that they are a good person. So a lot of the times you can tell when people interact with children or animals, the most vulnerable, what their character is like. And I get that when you spend time with them, if you're spending time with their children as well, you're being affirmed that they are actually who they say they are, right? Because they show up in that way specifically around the most vulnerable. And if they don't have children, it's also, I'm getting an inclination towards, if they have pets, if they have animals, because they treat those most vulnerable beings with the most respect, right? So that is, you're seeing now, oh, this is who they actually are. They are who they say they are, as in, difference comparison to this devil energy that we're talking about. And I'm getting specifically for some of you, this person may be in like the financial sector, and as we were talking about, they're doing some weird things with their money that they shouldn't be doing, okay? And I feel like you've gone through this in the past with other people. Maybe they're not like exactly this person, but they wear that mask. And so now you're more learned, now you're more intuitive. Go with the person that your intuition is telling you, like your gut is telling you that this is your person, because you're going to have more of an emotional fulfillment around them, because the other person is moving in shady ways. Like they're going to get caught too, specifically if they are doing things around their finances. So you see, they're trying to move stealthily, but the sun is shining bright on them. So they are going to get caught, especially if those are, I'm hearing like embezzlement. So like legal finances, things that are illegal, right? Okay, so that's also some people around their taxes. They're doing things around their taxes that they shouldn't be doing, or, claiming things they shouldn't be claiming, and the sun is going to shine brightly on them and they are going to be caught. So you don't want to be around that type of energy romantically, because I feel like it's very easy to get the splashback from that energy, and you're on your way up. So the one you're intuiting is the better. Let's get any more messages, Spirit, for this divine partnership. I'm also seeing someone who wears like, so this would be a confirmation. I'm seeing like a crown, but it's not a crown, so I don't quite understand what's happening. It may actually be someone with bangs, but what I'm seeing is someone with golden and or light hair, maybe bangs, and when the sun shines on it, it looks like a crown. Is that weird? I don't know, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, and that's like, Spirit being like, this is the person, we're going to shine the light on this person, this is the person. Okay, anything else? There's also something with books and or reading, so I feel like if you are a reader, this is confirmation they may have the same interests as you, intellectually. Okay, and I feel like in your own life, so we have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. You've been jumping through, if you notice the 5 of Wands, a lot of hoops recently. So you've really had a difficult time grounding down, grounding in, and you're finally moving on from that energy, okay? You're finally moving into a more balanced space. And that's why it's important for you not to choose this devil energy, because you don't want to go back to jumping through hoops. You really don't. You want balance and peace. And that's the way that it's coming through for this relationship reading, is if you choose the other option, the person who is crowned, the crowned, right? The person who is crowned, you are finding that balance and peace with them, okay? I'm also seeing, they might have 2 children and you also have 2 children, or it's like mirrors, so like one child type situation. Anything else? Any confirmation? I'm also seeing someone who possibly either has braces or has recently got their teeth fixed. So if they had like crooked teeth, their teeth are now like, they either had veneers or they had them fixed, specifically along the bottom. They've had them straightened. I'm just being like adult braces. So that's just a confirmation if either one of you has recently, had your teeth done. That's what I'm getting as a confirmation. Very strange. Anything else for this divine partners reading? I'm also seeing someone who has multiple piercings on their ear. So, the regular piercings, the lobe piercings, but then the cartilage piercings as well. So if you are that someone, I'm getting the Empress energy. So we have this fully embodied mother energy. That is what the Empress is. And so in you choosing a partner who is worthy for you, you are in this fully embodied mother energy. And we have the Eight of Wands. You finally have a direction for your energy to go in, because you feel safe in relationship, you feel balanced in relationship, and you finally, the energy is moving forward. Okay, yeah. So my name is Lindsey Rose. This is Storyteller Tarot. If you would like your own personal reading, check out the links that I have there. Otherwise, I wish you guys well.